All right, are we working? I think it's working. I think this is working. Okay, Guitar Holic sent me a video. Need to leave these damn discords about lazy. I know the feeling. Hold on, where's this video? Let me log in a BNet to you while I'm at it. Please start the game again with online? Oh my god, what does that mean? Oh, there we go. Dude, look at all these old characters. Also, why is there no audio in this game? Like, where's the sound? Oh, that's cool.
Welcome to the Abyss Warlock Leveling Build Guide, a companion video for the Maxwell Leveling Build Guide that you're about to see, which will take you from the humble beginnings of Act 1 Normal all the way to Act 5 in Hell with a simple and easy to follow leveling plan that's basically like walking through the park with one little snag at the end that we've already come up with some great tech for you to be able to handle. If you want to play what is arguably the easiest, most fun, and one of the fastest leveling setups for the Warlock class in Diablo 2 Resurrected, you're in the right place. While the leveling guide on Maxwell goes into great detail explaining all of the nitty-gritty nuance that you'll need to be able to take every single step starting at level 1 and all the way up to level 75, getting you ready for the early endgame of Diablo 2, this video is going to highlight a few key aspects so you have a better handle of what you need to know. One, we're going to talk about great ways of using the skills themselves that this build relies on, most notably Miasma Bolt, Miasma Chains, Abyss, Death Sigil, as well as consuming one of your summoned demons. We're also going to go over the key rune words that you're able to nearly deterministically farm to be able to make your progression throughout the various acts a breeze, while being able to stack on a ton of additional resistances and good stats like faster cast rate, additional skill levels, and everything else in between. Easy tips on where to find the bases, where to shop, how to craft, and everything that you'll need to know about that. So let's go ahead and jump in with the first part of the video, which is going to be explaining how each one of these skills work and the best way to use them. The main bread and butter for the majority of normal difficulty is actually going to be Miasma Bolt. This is an incredibly powerful low-level skill that you actually start off with an additional skill rank in from your starter dagger. Miasma Bolt is going to hit a target, dealing magic damage, and luckily the vast majority of monsters in Diablo 2 either have no magic resistance at all or cannot be immune to magic damage in its entirety. So the damage dealt by this is incredibly powerful. In addition to the initial damage, it's also going to apply damage over time to the target. This skill can actually hit multiple targets as long as they're standing close together. To use Miasma Bolt, literally just fire and aim it at whoever you are moving towards. While you're running by monsters, you can snipe off a few to be able to get some quick kills, but if anything is tanky enough to survive more than 1 or 2 hits, feel free to become a turret, stand still, and just launch as many of them as is required to kill the enemy. Once you unlock Miasma Chain, this is going to become your strongest skill for the vast majority of your playthrough. Miasma Chain is a very interesting skill, which will basically tether you to another monster or to a location on the ground. When doing this, it's going to create a chain that if you were to drag it through enemies, actually applies damage over time and initial hit damage to them as they walk over it. So by casting it in front of you and then running through it, any monsters that are chasing you will then be dragged through it, continuously taking damage. And you can have multiple chains on the ground simultaneously. By casting the chains in multiple directions, you can effectively triangulate your damage as the chains will continuously tether to you. But walking by any obstacles in the area will break the chain. While these things are magic, they're not defying the laws of physics. But you can have multiple chains on the ground simultaneously, and in different scenarios where monsters spawn, like Diablo when you first break into the Chaos Sanctuary, or the waves when you're fighting through Baal's throne room, you can actually set up multiple chains proactively, so at the moment that the monsters spawn, they're already taking a ton of damage. Now the best way to use this would be to run through enemies by casting a chain in front of them and then moving past them. If you have more stationary enemies, like these ranged attackers, you can actually drop the chain and then run it past them, looping through them to deal your damage. And again, multiple chains can all do their damage simultaneously, so the more the merrier. You want to keep these up as often as possible. While Abyss is going to be the highest level skill that you're going to use for the majority of your playthrough, this is actually significantly better on any targets which are either stationary or incredibly aggressive. Abyss is going to suck enemies into its area that can be crowd controlled. It's going to hold them there for a short amount of time. After the amount of time of dealing damage per second, it will then deal a large amount of damage. Now there are some monsters like act bosses which actually cannot be pulled by this, but are more than happy to stand inside of it. So in addition to your miasma bolts just being a particularly good single target damage output source, by casting your abyss and keeping it on top of bosses, you'll get a good amount of damage out of this too. If you've ever heard of the moat trick with Mephisto, you can actually use both your abyss as well as your chains to continuously deal damage at max range, so we actually can't hit you. That's right, you can even choose bosses with these.
It's kind of wild that you could still do the moat trick.
But where I found Abyss to be the most useful is actually in just stopping aggressive monsters. Those big moon lords in Act 5 that are chasing you down, drop an Abyss underneath them, make them stop and think about what they've done, and then drop a few chains in front of them, so as they continue their rampage towards you, they're taking a massive amount of damage over time. As far as other sources of damage on the build, considering everything in this right column that we just showed you all deals magic damage, we do need at least one other source, because in Wave 2 of Hell, Baal's throne room, the monsters there are immune to magic damage, and if you can't kill them, you can't go kill the big man himself. That is where Sigil Death will come into play. Sigil Death is very similar to either a Death Sentry trap or Corpse Explosion from the Necromancer and the Assassin. What this one does though is actually kill monsters as they're on their way out. When they're giving up their last death knell, they will then automatically die at 13% of their maximum life and then explode, dealing a percentage of their life as fire damage. Now this doesn't scale well with player settings, so this is much better at helping to clear out monsters at players 1, but it brings a much needed source of fire damage, which we're able to scale so that we can actually kill those monsters in Baal's throne room. All other magic immune monsters, which there are very few of, most notably in Act 5 the majority of them are, you can actually just literally skip all of them. We don't need to sit there and try to kill monsters that don't really want to take damage from our skills. We only want to use this in that wave fight. As far as the other skills that are at your disposal, we're going to gain access to a really powerful mobility skill that will take you a little bit of time to get.
Hold on, I want to see the fire guide.
In the leveling guide that I posted down in the pinned comments, you can go check it out at the end of this video. We're going to detail everything that you need to know to take a brand new level 1 Warlock, even playing solo, and completely master the game of Diablo 2, breaking all the way through and eventually beating Hell Baal difficulty all by yourself. In this video, what I'd like to go through is explain the nitty-gritty and nuance for each one of the skills, the best used rune words, the really important shopping techniques, and all of the other secrets that you would need to understand to be able to take on this challenge yourself. In the written guide, we will walk you through step by step, detailing every single skill point, every single attribute point, and every single path and decision that you need to make to be able to do this yourself. But in this video, I think that we can do a better job of explaining the how-to and the why things happen that just can't come through in a written guide. So go ahead and strap in. Let's talk about the Fire Warlock and its strengths, and then we'll start breaking down each skill. The Fire Warlock in Diablo 2 really breaks the mold of a single element caster in that they have a multitude of tools that they can utilize to be able to manage the various resistances and immunities to your fire damage that you'll find throughout your playthrough, especially later on in Nightmare and Hell difficulty. The build itself is a massive AoE clearing build, which in the end game gets incredibly fast teleport frames and is able to full clear even all the way up to players 8 in high density, high value places, especially in the form of terror zones and terrorized acts that are going to be the mainstay of meta farming in the upcoming latter season. In addition to having amazing AoE clear and really good early game mobility via a pseudo teleportability from Warping Blade, you also get the ability to bind and consume demons. This will further increase your damage, further increase how much enemy resistance you shred, and also allow you to add an incredibly powerful demon with an aura and multiple elite affixes to your kit to be able to better manage the onslaught of fire immunes in Hell difficulty. Let's go ahead and start talking about the various skills that you're going to be using on this build at the different progression steps.
It does have everything.
Using them and why, so that you have a better understanding of exactly what you need to do at any given moment when you're progressing through the build guide on max roll. Funnily enough, since the first fire skill doesn't unlock until level 6, and that would be Ring of Fire, we're actually going to invest our first few points into Miasma Bolt. Now the benefit of Miasma Bolt is that it's able to do damage in a small area, and also does magical damage, not only on impact, but then damage over time, and these stack. It actually makes Miasma Bolt, with the 4 points that you're going to put in it from levels 1 to 6, actually incredibly impactful. The other benefit of Miasma Bolt is that since Ring of Fire does fire damage,
I think we just
the
level
Countess,
as
who
fucking
is pivotal
magic
to farm early on in your farming strategy as well as later on in Nightmare, is typically very high fire resistance, meaning that Miasma Bolt becomes a great tool to use against her. After killing off her pack with your Ring of Fire, swap over to Miasma Bolt. Miasma Bolt will fire out from you at your FCR cast frame. It's very similar to Firebolt on the Sorceress, and again, it does deal damage in a very small area around it, so if you have a pack of monsters chasing you down, firing dead center into the middle of them tends to splash some damage onto the other ones. If you find a particularly tanky enemy, and there's only one left over after clearing out a pack, swap over to Miasma Bolt. It's a lot easier to manage the mana requirements of it, and it packs a punch all the way up until, I would say, quite literally Nightmare. You're also going to use Miasma Bolt in a couple key fights, most notably against the Grand Vizier in the Chaos Sanctuary. She becomes immune to fire damage, and there's no way to shred it that early on. So in using a Mercenary in Miasma Bolt, you're able to gun her down. And against Talek in the first Ancients fight, he has very high fire resistance, and using Miasma Bolt can help to gun him down as well. The key to early game leveling on this build is going to be wrapped up in this Ring of Fire. Ring of Fire is going to deal damage to all of the targets within its radius. The fireballs are going to explode when they hit a target, dealing damage in an area, and the farther that it travels before it hits a target, the more damage that it will deal. Not only that, Ring of Fire will actually knock back enemies and stun them, so even after you're done using this for damage, it is a great stopping force ability to be able to make some space for you. In addition to this, though, you're going to continue to use it in small enclosed areas where coming around a corner, it'd be difficult to use your other skills, and Ring of Fire can go off very quickly. The issue with Ring of Fire, though, and this is on an endgame character who has 300 mana, as well as an Insight Rune word on his Mercenary, it's incredibly mana intensive, and this is probably where the majority of people early on are going to have some issues playing the build. I have a few tips to help you with this, though. In the early game, while you normally wouldn't, we are actually going to put our first 15 points into energy to get us additional mana. This is going to be pivotal. Another thing that people don't necessarily know is that drinking a potion will always attempt to regenerate its full value, but if you were to finish regenerating and fill up your globe, the rest of it goes away. But instead, if while you are casting a skill you begin drinking a potion, you'll notice that while I am draining a huge amount very quickly, I'm regenerating through the entire value of my potion. As you can see here, these two potions have managed to last.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play Magic Warlock.
Used to. Blade Warp grants you a teleport, but the teleport has to be to an area that you can successfully throw your weapon to. If you've ever played the Barbarian, this is very similar to Leap Attack, which can travel incredibly far distances, but requires a clear path to get there. So Blade Warp would be able to jump me over this tree because this tree is not actually something which causes an obstruction. And with a really simple trick, you can actually vastly improve the total distance that you'll travel. Although this is a bit advanced, you don't really have to worry about doing this unless you're trying to go fast. But let's go ahead and use this example. Starting from here, going to the edge of the screen, I would be able to teleport with Blade Warp, and I'll go ahead and do that for you right now. 1, and then 2. We've landed all the way here in these trees.
Bro, the reset on this fucking thing is so fast.
Now let's travel back and let me show you this cool trick. 1, and then 2. We are now back to where we started. If you've ever opened up either your inventory or your character stats screen, you may not have noticed it, but you'll see that your character is actually shifted. And while my character actually hasn't changed its current location in the world, while I'm currently in the middle of the screen, all of a sudden I'm far over to the right. And what that means is that we can actually target all the way past this screen. We just have to already be casting Blade Warp when we do it. Let me go ahead and show it to you and then explain the mechanic. You'll see there that after the same 2 total teleports, we have gone nearly a full quarter screen past our previous health potion. Now, how is that possible? Let me teleport back. And
bro, that seems like such pain in the ass to do.
By bringing it over and then moving over a screen, you'll see them able to travel a much further distance. By shifting our character, we're able to target further away, and you can basically do this as long as you have mana to keep casting and just keep moving further and further and further than you otherwise normally would. Obviously, when you hit a wall, you're not going to go much further, though. The last combination of skills are going to revolve around our ability to summon a Defiler and then consume them. The Warlock is able to bind demons to its will and then sacrifice them for additional bonuses. The Defiler, in particular, will actually grant us additional magical damage and minus enemy magical resistance, further increasing the amount of damage that we do to them. To do this, you must simply summon your Defiler and then consume them. You'll be enrobed in this clear buff indicator here, and for nearly 2 minutes you'll have access to the benefits. Now that we've talked about the skills, let's go ahead and talk about the different rune words that you're going to make over your journey, and great ways to be able to stack on additional damage in cheeky ways that otherwise might not have seemed immediately available. Stealth rune word is incredibly powerful. Not only does it grant you faster run walk, so you're able to move throughout the campaign easier, but additional faster cast rate. The Warlock actually utilizes the same cast frames as the Necromancer, meaning that the 2 faster cast rate breakpoints that we're hoping to reach are either 75% or 125%. You're much more likely to reach the 75%, and at that point you're casting nearly as fast as you possibly could. The other great thing about stealth is that it's going to grant you additional faster hit recovery, so just in case you manage to get whacked by any monsters while you're out there, you're able to very easily recover from it and continue to cast yourself. And even the additional 6 dexterity here will actually make it easier for you to be able to wield some of the daggers or dirks that you might find throughout your playthrough that are able to get Warlock skill ranks on them. The runes for this are Tal and Eth, and both of these drop from the Countess in Act 1 as detailed in the leveling guide. The next strongest option is going to be the Lore Helmet. This requires Ort and Soul. Both of these can drop from the Nightmare Countess, or they can even drop while you are farming the cows, be able to get up to level 26. This will grant you a ton of additional lightning resistance for survivability, as well as +1 to skill rank to all of the skills that you have a point in. The 10 energy and the mana per kill is going to make it easier for you to continue casting your skills without having to stop or drink potions. And
okay, hold on. This is a fucking...
Good day.
Shut up. Oh, that's kind of cool. What the hell is inferior gear?
Good day. these creatures of darkness shall
That's
yield to me
ridiculous.
or perish.
He's so strong. Bro, it's a dot? That is ridiculous. All right, so what do we do for 45 minutes? Until ladder resets. Now what do we do? It's not working. What? It's not, it's literally, this fucking loot filter is literally not working. What? It's still there. What? I don't get it. What? Oh, there it goes. We definitely want to see all the uniques. We definitely want to see all of the sets. Socketed and ethereal items. Show rare items, show magic items. We probably want to show everything for now. Then we can disable a lot of this shit later. Okay. We definitely want to hide ammo. Okay, so what the hell are inferior items? Was it $40 on Steam? I have no idea. Shit. Oh, that was easier than I thought. Do we just like fucking AFK now for 30 minutes? It's actually so wild to me. Oh, wait, this is a low quality item. Hold on, wait. Is that what this is? Inferior items? Oh, it is. Oh. Skill is so stupid. Dude, even his melee attack hits so hard. This class really does do everything.
Another den of evil. Let's root them all out.
Yeah, I definitely would have been bored out of my mind if I would have played this and then redid it now. I'm glad I didn't do it. Wait, a sigil that slows and weakens enemies. Oh, these, okay, so these are the fire skills. Creates an echo of your melee weapon that pierces through enemies. Hexes your weapon to impair enemies and add magic damage? Hexes your weapon to warp to enemies? Attack with mirror duplicates? What the hell? Bro, this shit's fucking wild. Alright. Save and exit. Where's that guy I just made? How do I delete this? Oh, there it goes. Press and hold to delete. This is my Mosaic Assassin? Does this still work? Can I still play Mosaic? I gotta dip. See you later. Oh, yeah, Mosaic definitely still works. It's so sad they nerfed this. This skill was easily the best thing ever. Those Warlock levels are busted. Yeah, but like, You could have left it if you leave the fucking Warlock. You didn't need to remove it. Two or three seasons of being OP. Still might be the best Reaper killer. You can't even make it anymore. It doesn't, it's, you can't even literally make it anymore. You have to have had it already. Don't even know if it's going to work after the fucking season starts. Yeah, no, it's disabled. Mosaic is disabled. Yeah, no, it's fucking gone. Thought they disabled it only this season. To my knowledge, it's gone. I could be wrong there. I'm actually gonna love it for doing this. This is so funny. Oh, I'm gonna die? Whoa, chill! Last while without being on an assassin. I mean, there's nothing to do for 20 minutes until the season starts. I mean, I might as well play, do something. That's the thing, like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do until the season starts. I probably swapped over too soon. This is my trap assassin. This is lightning sentry? Wait, I was juiced on this character. How the fuck? When did I play this much to get all this gear? Wait, I had keys and everything? Dude, I must have played the shit ton of this. I definitely don't remember playing anywhere near this much of this. Also, I feel like this game is probably way too loud. Is it too loud? Bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking lower it again. god, runes have colors now. Unique war hat. Rare Shaco. There was something I wanted to do, and I was coming to town for something, and I don't remember. Auto pick up of gold. Oh, I can make it so I can quick cast skills. That's fucking cool. I didn't know they added that. Show clock, show ammo. We don't care. Offline difficulty scaling. I should have napped before this went live. Game resolution legacy video options. Oh, this character has legacy still. Oh, it looks so good! God, why does this look so much fucking better? Hello. Can you use the PD2? Not made 25 years ago? That's crazy. How many tries have you? I haven't. This is the first time I've turned this on in I can't even tell you how many years. It's so ridiculous because some of these skills in this are so much more power, like, just wild how strong some of these skills are. And how after playing something like PD2 and seeing like what the game is like with like more balanced skills is a very interesting experience. And remembering the Merc doesn't use them. What I don't remember is if I have to like reset the game and patch it for when the ladder goes live, or if the ladder just goes live and I can like log in and make a character. Think there's gonna be a patch?
Good day.
They're different games? Are you sure they're different games? Bro, Drax have life tap. Holy. What the fuck, dude? Oh my god. That's crazy. I should have took a nap. I fucked up, dude. You're on the launcher. Take a nap now. Absolutely different. Fair. Oh, I guess there's no ladder to choose. Is there not? It did the. Oh, I guess the ladder ended. What do you want, cat? Stop. What are you starting the season as? Warlock? There's like no reason to play anything else. Everyone's gonna be Warlock. I really fucked up, dude. I'm kind of tired. You refuse to give Blizzard? Reasonable, 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 reasonable. I'm tired. Oh no.
Divine!
Yo, thanks for the sub. I appreciate the 5 gift Doritos.
Divine!
Thank you so much. That helps a lot. I really appreciate it.
Divine!
This is Blizzard,
Divine!
right?
Divine!
Thank you again for the 5 gift Doritos. That's not Mephisto. Why does my stash look funny? Well, how's it supposed to look? Why don't you have the extra tabs? Because I haven't converted the old characters over to the expansion yet. Because I haven't converted everything yet. Hello! How are you, miss? What's up, homie? How's stream? Did you win yet? No, I actually died. I killed both of my characters earlier on accident. It was very sad. So now we're just waiting for the ladder reset in 10 minutes. Very sad. Yeah, it happens. What can you do? Are you not playing the ladder reset now? You just not die? I mean, this is very reasonable. Dude, I fucked up, dude. I started streaming forever ago. Go eat and go to bed and have a nice relax? Oh my god, I'm jealous. You enjoy your nice relax. Thank you again for bringing the community over. I appreciate it. Ugh, my fucking cat is an asshole. Go make some hot cocoa. I actually don't have any. That'd be a really good idea, though. Oh, there's the tunnels. Dude, Blizzard Sword is so strong in this. You have a kid? You don't have any hot chocolate? I've tried making it for Dean so many times, and he's never been a fan of it. I can't tell you why. He doesn't even like regular chocolate milk. Where's the loot filter? What do you want me to filter out? All the fucking pots? I gotta run. See you later. Thanks for bringing everybody over again. You're the best. Also, there's nothing to filter out yet because I don't know what I need or don't need yet. I can't control click identify my shit. Dude, vamp gaze looks so weird. Holy. All right, 7 minutes. We can do this. We can stay awake. We can stay focused. Get out of here, cat. Stop being an asshole. I could convert one of these guys over and see. Remember there's a character limit? I have no idea. 6-minute power nap? Bro, if I go nap right now, we're not coming back till tomorrow. Which I'm like pseudo tempted, but I'm not going to. I'm rolling in Necro. Gonna be carried by Warlocks straight up to the top 50 of the ladder. You're rolling a Necro? I guess that's fine. I guess we just wait. We have 5 minutes. This game was my high school career. First game I binged 20 years later. I get to relive that experience. Only this time my beer is purchased legally. I love that. Dude, I love that. I can't wait. I'm excited. It should be fun. Just waiting for the ladder is the annoying part, which I don't know, like I said, if I have to fucking reset my client or not. I'm trying to look now. What's new? I don't see anything that says if I have to reset or not. I also remember when Wizard Spike was top tier. OGD2? No, no, no. No, 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 no. I like how this says on May 2nd. There hasn't been a patch for this in 3 years? That's crazy. I guess the patch isn't live yet. I guess we're going to have to reset in 2 minutes or 3 minutes. All right, so I guess it's time to run to the bathroom really quick and go take a piss. The ladder's going to launch with a hotfix nerfing. No. Oh, the Blizzard crypto coin. Oh, I see. You're making an XDD meme. I don't know, man. I think people would be pissed if they nerf Warlock because all these people spent money on it and now it's fucking nerfed. There's supposed to be a hardcore race too. All right, let me go pee. The ladder's about to start. Ugh. There's a last Epoch League at the end of March. You got in the ladder? Didn't have to restart?
Good day.
We did it. Now, greetings, stranger.
These creatures of darkness shall yield to me, or perish.
How did that miss? Bro, it's so... This stupid skill is so friggin' strong. It's crazy. Oh, my loot filter's not working. Experience shrine. Dude, we're winning already. Dude, with how strong this stupid character feels, I feel like just soloing the whole game is just not going to be a problem. I'd probably still join public bail games, though. Just because it's just faster. Where'd that fucking leveling guide go? All of my points are going into this miasma shit. Wait, so where am I putting stat points? Fuck it, we're gonna end up respecing anyways, it's not gonna matter. He just hits. I honest to God can't get over how hard this fucking guy hits already. Also, probably want to lower the transparency of the minimap, which I probably should have done earlier. Where is that? That's legacy video options. We don't care about that. Is it under gameplay? Cursor sensitivity, custom opacity. It is at minimum. No. Oh, I can do custom. Okay. Is that better? No. No. Is that better? It's kind of better. That'll do, pig.
Good day.
Okay, we can't afford anything. Unlucky. Maybe we want to make this a little bit darker. These zones are kind of hard to see. I don't know. I'm torn. The only thing that this miasma bolt doesn't do is literally pierce enemies. If this fucking bolt pierced enemies, it'd be unstoppable. Out of stamina. I probably actually want to put the next couple of sets of points into energy. Oh my god, I actually have to click waypoints again. They didn't change that in this? You have to actually click the waypoint? They don't just auto-activate? Bro, what the hell? Oh, okay. I guess that... This is 9... That's what I'm saying, bro! Okay, wait. Is this shit spreading, too? Is that what it's doing?
Make for such poor servants.
I should have bought stamina pots. Or found a Sork to play with. Wait, I definitely think this shit spreads if a mob dies near it. Where'd my weapon set go? How did I fucking oh, okay, W swaps weapons. That explains a lot. Goonie about gonna make my friend play solo on his PC, taking turns. I remember playing this as a kid and like, oh my god, the fucking shrines in this don't stack. Oh, I've been playing way too much PD2. Fuck me. That's so annoying that they don't stack. Nice. Waypoint. Good quick waypoint. Okay, we're okay with this. Designed that way. I mean, it's annoying because I forgot. So, like, I'm, like, kicking myself in the ass. It's a different game. Yeah, I have to remember that it's different and do approach things differently. shit game. I mean, it's 25-year-old game design, right? At the time, it was revolutionary. Yeah, at the time, it was great. Don't make excuses. So, from my understanding, when they were revamping for this expansion, they had streamer input from like llama and shit. And supposedly, from my understanding, and I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong if you guys know, from my understanding, llama told them to not change a lot of the original functionality of what D2 was 25 years ago. So like the whole like bigger stash base and stuff like that is like the work of people not wanting it, supposedly. So we got cockblocked by nostalgia? Yes. Some of the worst input following in the last 15 years. I understand that that's probably been the case, but to my knowledge, based on what people have said and like research that I've looked into, the update for this game, a lot of the choices were done because of like input from llama and other people. So I can't speak for other Blizzard games as I don't really like follow other Blizzard games. But I did look into some of the shit for this. Kind of agree with that. Which part? Also, I think Chris Wilson had a really interesting take on the game where he was saying that you probably shouldn't change too much of the game because it was such a revolutionary game for its time and it like paved the way for ARPGs as a whole, and changing the originality of the game could just like completely fucking kill it. And I thought that was a really interesting take on it too. There's also a world where, like, there is also a world where the fucking, the hardcore D2 people just didn't want that shit. And maybe, like, me as example wanting, like, stash bases just allow, like a loud minority, like how it is in fucking PoE, right? And he kept giving the money. You don't know when he stopped giving the money. Stopped giving the money last year? Yeah, so, like, see that, like, yeah. to be fair, he did say that he spent money over the last 25 years, but I guess that could be like, it's like interpreted like you have spent money recently on them. So, I don't know. I should have put points in strength and maybe some dex. Where the fuck is this tree? Oh, give me that, give me that, give me that. Mana shrine, mana shrine, mana shrine. Oh! We want that. Where's the tree? Oh, wow, that guy actually didn't die. Wait. Wait. That guy's near the tree normally. So is the tree over here? It is here.
Such an
Oh my god, please.
isn't its fruits are just this scroll.
Blizzard's a dead company. To you? I think that's reasonable. God, what I would give for fucking cast speed right now. Any English-based customer support. They target any bans that intend you after your sub renews. Okay, that's yeah, getting their fucking sub money and then ban him's crazy. Tomo Islands. Okay. Follow the road, we can get to the next waypoint, and then we can go back to town and do the cane stuff. Definitely want the Eagle Orb to sell. What right do I have to say when people get banned? I mean, if you know you're gonna ban somebody, just fucking ban them. Can I afford one of these? I can. Oh my god, the fucking no stash piece is killing me. Holy shit. That thing is busted. Hey, yo, what up, bro? Hey. Oh, control left click. Okay. I was about to say, if I can't move shit.
This is what happens when
I know multi-boxing is allowed in EverQuest. I didn't know if it was allowed in D2.
go to the boats now. Not enough mana.
Deckard Cain. ID my shit. Oh, thanks, bro. One to miasma bolt. Oh, I need Dex. Fuck me. That's not good. I could probably just sell this because I have a Dex dagger on. I have a dagger on now. Just take the money and run. He's tried to sue Blizzard? I guess if you were wrongfully banned and you were legitimate about wrongfully being banned, it makes sense to, like, take it to management. Smell bullshit. What, you don't think somebody would actually go to crazy and sue over fucking getting banned on World of Warcraft? I mean, look at some of the crazy shit that I go through. I wouldn't put past people, honestly. Not even trying to hee XD chat. I would definitely believe that people would go to the lengths of, like, I'm trying to sue.
Not enough mana.
We're gonna die. Where's the fucking shaman? Oh my god, a belt. Costs a lot of money to go to court. I mean, but if you look at, like, I don't know, dude, THJ still fucking fighting. And that's a lot of money for them to keep fighting. Costs a lot of money multi-box. A lot of I mean, it's like, I guess it is like multiple monthly subscriptions. Wait, no, it's not though, because like, can't you buy everything in World of Warcraft with gold? You have to go through arbitration? That's so interesting.
Simple cages for simple minds.
You buy the gold that somebody paid real money. Wait. Not everybody fucking puts money on the... Wait. Not all gold is blood money. You could buy gold now. Wait. You can RMT gold through Blizzard on the auction house? What the fuck? Like, put real money into what? That's crazy. That's what I was talking about, the TLI discussions. I didn't realize that was what was that's crazy. Like, I knew you could buy game time with gold, but I didn't think it was like, oh, maybe I'm just fucking stupid. Been that way for years now? I mean, I haven't touched World of Warcraft in I can't even tell you how many years. Is paid with real money my players in a token, they put the thing... Whoa. I didn't know that. Like, I knew you can... let me not say I didn't know that, but, like, I knew you can get game time with gold. But I guess I never two and two'd together that, like... It was from people buying tokens and then selling the tokens. Like, I don't know why I thought it was just like, you could just fucking play the game and buy tokens with like in-game gold. And Blizzard sets the price of the token? People also do raid carries or Twitch subs? No way. No fucking way. That's crazy. I knew about Chrono because we played EverQuest. That I knew about. You don't even buy shit with Plat anymore. It's all Chrono. That's crazy. I get what... Okay. I understand that makes their lawsuit even... Okay. Yeah, fuck Daybreak. Botting services and more? Dude, you know, I was gonna joke that you could probably fucking pay for e-sex with gold too, but I have a feeling you guys are gonna tell me that you can. Guild carriers are ahead of the curve. Went through the roof. I can't remember that one server. The Goldshire Inn. I remember the Goldshire Inn things, but like... But that was so many years ago. There's no shot that still happens, right? It's still very active. I have to tell somebody about this. I have a friend who is actively playing WoW as we speak. And what the fuck? This is like Rent a Girlfriend fucking World of Warcraft edition. Yeah, maybe it's better I play fucking PoE and ARPGs. Except the girlfriend doesn't shave her stash in the shower. I wonder what comes next. I mean, there's already fuckable robots, so I mean, what more could there be? I feel like I'm very underleveled. I told my friend about it, and I said my mind is currently being blown right now, and they said for gold, you'll be more than blown. Your mind will be more than blown if you got gold. See?
The shadows churn with the touch of anguish.
It's not even a secret. Yeah, my friend is like telling me all kinds of crazy shit right now. They said they literally just said the only thing that you can't do with gold is get blown IRL. And I'm pretty sure that's probably not true. You can 100% get blown IRL and just take more gold. I need to copy and paste that. That's so funny. I am fucking realizing more and more I'm living in a fucking bubble. She sold her body for World of Warcraft gold. Here's a clip. Bruh. Do you know how hard it is to play somebody? You need to know the name of the RP World of Warcraft server? I'm in a Twitch chat and they don't believe it's a thing. I help. Sure, buddy. No, seriously, the streamer is asking questions. Sure, yeah, streamer. Getting a little lonely there, Huge Hefner? Getting a little lonely? It's exactly what's happening. That's... I'm about to just log off for the night. Holy dude. Let's be real, we're all lonely. That's why we're hanging out here. What about all the married people? Delete timelines and create new ones? I don't like the one I live in. Bro, we all died in 2012 anyways. What do you mean? Married doesn't mean not lonely. I'll tell you, when I was like, see my above comment. I didn't see your above comment. I missed it. How do we reset the simulation? You just believe hard enough. I remember, and you know, I remember being like 22 and I used to play Magic with this guy and he made $200,000 a year, wife, 2 kids, big ass house. And he would always tell me that he was lonely. And I remember breaking this guy's balls all the fucking time. I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, the Asian guy. That fucking stranded me in Virginia the one time. Yeah, that fucking guy. Did I ever tell you, Kobe? He stopped me years later at an event and asked me for his show and tell deck back. And I told him I had to sell it to get home from the fucking event he stranded me at when we lived in Jersey. When I lived in Jersey and he fucking stranded me in Virginia before I lived down here. And I had no way to get home because he fucking stranded me. He asked me for his deck back. Did he say sorry? He tried to apologize. He wanted his $3,000 Magic the Gathering deck back. He then watched me play my next round of Magic and I said, oh man, those cards look real familiar. I thought you said you sold them to get home. I said, oh man, imagine getting fucking stuck in Virginia when you were my ride home and fucking left me. He gave me, we all were going to play Magic in Richmond and my brother at the time lived in Virginia Beach. So I went down to Virginia Beach from Richmond to go see my brother for the night, and I let somebody have the spot in the hotel room that was mine for one night until his boys came down. And his boys were coming down, and he was going to go stay with his boys after the one night. Well, I went to Virginia Beach for the night to go see my brother, and the next night when I went back, or the next morning when I went back to Richmond to go stay and play Magic, we played the event, and I went to go to the room, and the guy was like, you're not staying with us. You left and gave up your room. And I was just like, what? And he's like, yeah, find your own spot. And I was like, you're kidding me, right? Like, what? And he's like, you're not welcome. You gave up the spot to so-and-so. They could stay in the room now. You decided that you wanted to go see family and not play in the event. I said, I'm literally playing in the event. So, yeah, I got stranded in fucking Richmond, and my brother hooked me up for the event. And I was driving back and forth from the event in Richmond to Virginia Beach to play. Cope was there. True story. Dude, years later, asked me for his fucking deck back. Fuck you, buddy. It was a good time. Housing and transportation related? Yup. I learned my lesson that fucking trip, let me tell you. Yep, I learned a fucking one of the best lessons of my life back then. In the middle of fucking nowhere because I let a friend drive me into my own car and never fucking again. I once drove a Magic player. I won't say their name because obviously I don't want to like use anybody's name. But we'll just call him Mackie B. Well, Mackie drove down from Boston and she wanted to go play an event in Jersey. So I drove me, my buddy Josh, and a few other people. And Mackie B was a fucking Magic pro at the time. And they 0-2 drop out of the event, and the event was a fucking hour away. And they wanted me to drive them back home while I was still playing in the event. And Mackie B was very upset that they were stuck at this event until everybody finished. That is also another time that I learned that I will never fucking drive randoms to an event ever again. Also remember that? Josh said some fucking shit to her in the car when she fucking ran her mouth. Josh said some crazy shit. I had to like get them to stop because I'm pretty sure they almost like got into a full-blown fight in the car. I had a buddy who I loaned money to. I didn't ask you for money. My ex did. Go ask her for the money back. Holy. That's fucking wild, too. Never loan out money you're going to need. Yeah, you never, I've learned that one too. You never loan out anything that you ever expect to get back because you're sure as shit not getting it back. Also, what the fuck is this chain bullshit? Hold on, my phone is ringing.
Good evening. The We traveled east, over the mountains and into the vast deserts of broken lands.
It's not letting me skip!
Days past, my companion told me of himself, that he had once been a great warrior, and that a dark and secret burden now weighed heavily upon him. We traveled for an eternity across that arid wasteland. How long? I couldn't say.
It's a good cutscene. I mean, all the Blizzard cutscenes for this game were insane.
A dark cloud seemed to follow us just over the horizon. Finally, the journey ended. We climbed the last bridge. There below us lay our destination. The shining jewel, Root Lane, with a great sea beyond. We made camp that last night. Perhaps it was the warm desert wind or the sound of the ocean, but for the first time in many weeks, I slept. However, the dreams returned, but these were clearly not my own. I beheld a vision of a great man, the mage, Talrasha. You were there too, Tyrael. I remember seeing you in my dream.
Where was there a Warlock cinema? Wait, where was that? Are you talking about the release video?
Destruction had been set loose upon the world. They attempted to imprison the demon within a sacred stone. Yet when their attempts failed, Talrasha selflessly volunteered to contain the demon within himself, completing the prison. He instructed his brethren to bind him within the tomb, buried under the sand, there to wrestle with the demon for all eternity. Now you know what I seek, Marius. This is my mission. Sleep now. We set out with the dawn.
They can't make a movie to save their life.
The next morning, we walked over the hill toward Lut Gholein, I had no idea then of the horrors that were in store for me there.
Greetings.
Would I rather be playing TLI if not for the whole streaming part? If I was not streaming right now and could be playing anything, I would be playing this Reign of Fear EverQuest server. If I were to be 100% honest. But I'll actually be even more honest right now. I'm actually having fun. Granted, I hate this fucking small-ass inventory. The sheer bustedness of this class is, like, actually kind of fun. The D2 campaign is very fun. I haven't played EverQuest in forever. There's a couple of us playing on a private server, and we have a group chat going, and I've been having a good time with these guys. I hope I'm not annoying the shit out of them, because I ask a billion fucking questions. I imagine I am. Sometimes you get to be Twitch chat. I have apologized multiple times to people that I play games with sometimes because I ask a million questions, but I try not to ask the same question like 18 times because I know. I'm gonna fucking die. I need like 18 insights and my life would be sweet right now. We're all in need of that. Gonna hire a mercenary. Put that on him. Then hopefully find any kind of gear. What am I leveling? Up to level 18. What level am I? Oh, it wants me to start putting points into this shit so I can teleport. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I need mana. This is the worst. Does this have like a range on it? How does this work? It only has a range of 2 yards. It's disgusting how strong this is. Should I just be casting this fucking chain skill instead? The lag is killing me. Shot's not even working. That's unfortunate. Just talk to self, easy clap.
I bet.
Ah, my boy Wahid. Prayer's probably the right answer here. Defiance, I think, is giga busted in fucking classic, though. Alright, my boy Wahid.
I'll put that to good use.
Oh, looks like fucking chat's working again. my god, they fucking hurt. Maggot layer is literally the worst part of this whole fucking game. Maybe not having boots is probably worse, but you may want to invest in some life. I'll be fine. We're Warlock. We don't need life. We got our boy fucking Wahid, who's fucking off in the distance. See? Oh my god, fucking Wahid died. What a useless sack of shit. Wahid might want to invest in some life. Fine, here. There you go, 5 points in life. Since I got a re-fucking spec anyways. The dry hills, please. This miasma chain skill is so dumb. Alright, just the Arcana chick before I show up. Hey, yo. Oh my god, I get it. It's kind of funny, actually. That's a good one. Look, fucking this miasma skill is actually kind of fun. I fucking hate it. really need some fucking boots. That's a rock. That's not what I'm looking for. Give me that. I realized there's no fucking advanced character tab. And I was like, I wonder what my FCR breakpoints are. Because I remember the guys saying it in the video. I'm like, oh, I guess I guess I need to like manually look this shit up and calculate it. Sigil Rancor 1 to summon Tainted. Good old Dry Hills being miserable. Fucking skill is actually dumb. Somebody on Ring Doorbell just asked if people are missing a dill pickle seasoning from Walmart. Do I just say yes and go get free dill pickle seasoning? It's going to be over here, and I'm going to be pissed I missed it, and I don't know where the fucking the tomb is. Is the tomb going to be over here too? Oh, here's the waypoint. Oh my god, it means it's down there. But why? I guess somebody's Walmart order got delivered to the wrong house. Why would I want the dill pickle seasoning? I don't know. Maybe it's good. We missed. The fucking tomb is somewhere. I don't know. Maybe you want some dill pickle seasoning. Maybe you make some burgers. You make dill pickle burgers. I swore that was the fucking tomb, but it's not. It's that right there. I ran past it. Oh my god, I'm fucking stupid. It is this. It's not this. This is a fucking rock. Is it this right here? Oh my god, it was. Hey, look, a rune. Baby's first rune. Oh, I can't set that to walk. Oh my god. Wait, that could be a faster cast rate ring. Magic Find, Poison Resistance, sign me the fuck up. I think a lot of the magic immune guys are in hell are in this zone, like in Act 2 and Bale. I think there's a spot in the throne where they're all fucking magic immune. It's 48. I definitely need more strength. I definitely put too many points in energy. Where's the fucking chance cards, game? Where's the uniques? Oh, we're dead. Well, I asked for a unique, but I didn't want a fucking bow. There were so many things this thing could have been. And instead it was fucking that. Chat, how do I get to the Grail page in this game? So I can see the Grail of items. Does anybody know? I know there's a button for it. Hit escape, exit game. Whoa! After Act 2, when I decide I want dinner, I at least gotta do Act 2 before I XDD quit to play EverQuest. You guys might not be having a good time, but this is actually kind of fun. Because Warlock is giga busted. I gotta make a fucking room. I know there's a way. Warlock's like shitty and boring. It is. Literally you? It's just fun because it's busted. 72 hours ago? No, it was longer than that. Oh, there it is. It's in the Chronicle. Wait, is there not a tab for fucking... Oh, there's a tab for crossbows. Oh, there it is. Drop by Desert Wing. That's fucking cool. Oh, you have to make the rune words. Oh my god. Of course, it's fun as busted, just like every other build. I still hate the fucking small inventory. It's actually driving me up a fucking wall.
I know.
There's nothing the right portion can't cure. Yes, citizen.
I'll put that to good use.
Alright, Wahid. There's some body armor. Don't suck this time. Immediately fights the fucking dung beetles and immediately gets giga clapped. Holy Wahid. Put your aura on, dipshit. Oh, that was a really quick maggot lair. Oh, now time for pain. Maybe we should have done like Norm fucking Andy runs. Try to get some basic gear. Honestly, it's probably a waste of time. Just putting this on for now. Lightning resist is too important, I think. Oh my god, a small term. The thing though is, while Warlock's busted, it's busted from like level 1. At least with Assassin to get busted, I had to like equip Mosaic. This is just busted out the gate. My cam off because my wiener's out? No, you haven't given me a reason to do that. I turned the camera off so like shut some fucking lights off or something. I mean, I can turn it back on. How is it busted? You're shooting a purple fireball. Because it fucking one-taps everything from level 1. It literally one-taps everything. Like, you're in the den of evil, one-tapping everything. Not like XDD Fireball where you gotta hit it 2 or 3 times. Like, it's one-tap to everything. And it's got small splash radius, too. So if shit's on top of each other, it splashes. Butter sticky rice. Nice. Wait, dipshit needs a helmet. Then on top of that, you have this fucking thing. Where like anything that crosses this line just insta dies. Because it does 41 to 57 damage a second, not including the 27 damage that it does to just attack. I don't have 40 strength yet. I don't have 40 strength yet. I'm also pretty sure. Yeah, look, I can already fucking equip. Bro, I can deadass equip a two-hander. And just attack with my two-hander. And my book.
I'll put that to good use.
This game looks hard. It's not that hard. It's like mediocrely hard. And it's not even hard. It's just like the beginning is just a little slow. Like until like you like start to like really flesh out your character, it just goes a little slow. It's not even that bad. So do I? Have you pull out a magnifying glass? Hey, yo! If it's harder than Animal Crossing, it's not for me. I'm trash at everything. You literally raid in World of Warcraft. What do you mean? Rating's easy? Don't you play a fucking feral druid? Isn't that like 18 button rotation? There's a guy in here earlier today. He was so proud of himself. I couldn't appreciate the way he did. He was like rank 1 on some like WoW rating chart, like Super Raider or some shit. And he was like rank 1 on like some fight. Last I remember when I talked to her, the last time we spoke about WoW, she was... I'm almost positive she was a feral druid. Never played anything besides feral druid. See? Sometimes I remember things. Playing the most complex class WoW's ever made? Yeah, see, that's what I'm fucking saying. She's just full of shit when she says this game's too hard and she can't play anything. It's not that it's too hard, she just doesn't want to. It's not complex, but you've been doing it for like 20 years. Of course it's not complex. Bro, this shit's always north, and the one time I take the north path, it's not where the fucking bug is. Keep some dots up, then you go bite, bite, bite. You keep some dots up, then you go bite, bite, bite.
Good evening.
Good evening.
All of your recent parses are purple. What does purple mean in terms of parses? Is that good?
I've heard.
I'm very out of touch when it comes to the WoW rating scene. '88 to 94 percentile. So is that in WoW rating terms good? Means my monitor's on and I didn't die. There are players that play Path of Exile that I don't know how the fuck they breathe. Those are bad players. You telling me you keep your monitor on and you can kill fucking mobs, you're doing better than half the fucking PoE community. There's one guy that I'm pretty sure is so out of his fucking mind that he types on 2 accounts and pretends to be his wife. I think I know that guy. That guy said you can vouch. Specifically you, Taylor, could vouch for his wife existing. He name dropped you earlier. He was like, Taylor can prove she exists, I swear! Some of the worst players I've ever seen in my whole life. I can vouch that I saw an account that he calls his wife.
But my deeds.
He said you were all in Discord together and she was talking. That's how I interpreted it. That happened, but I can't confirm it was him with a voice changer. Oh god, dude. Did you know Arc Raiders has a fucking built-in voice changer so that you can hide your fucking voice? In Arc Raiders has a built-in voice changer. I didn't know that until the other day. It's interesting and weird at the same time. It's to help players not get harassed for, you know, being either female or their voice sounding weird or X, Y, and Z. Where Windsmeet has a voice changer too? That's crazy. I'll tell you, I turn off in-game voice in a lot of games I play. I turned on, I played Marvel Rivals with a buddy, and 5 minutes into Marvel Rivals, I had to literally mute everyone forever. I have never heard so many explicitives come out of somebody's mouth while playing a video game before. I thought other games were bad. Marvel Rivals, holy shit. People are hateful to squeakers and women. I love women, man. I don't want to be hateful to women. What the fuck? People are dumb.
The shadows ascend from here.
They're bringing voice chat to League of Legends? Are they really? Only if you met me in my COD days. I think all of us were crazy fucking lunatics in our COD days. You know, you just grow up. God, this skill is fucking so dumb. Hey, E-girl. You played COD in your living room. So you were never one of those guys. What about when mom and dad weren't home back in the day? Infinitely better when you disable the voice. I'll tell you what, not everybody in fucking Arc Raiders is a piece of shit. You actually have some really interesting conversations and some like genuine good shit talking in fucking Arc Raiders. Not none of that fucking, you know, bullshit. Your brother and sister were rats. Eventually, he demanded I be nice to him, or he wouldn't carry me, and I blocked him because I was trying to add people to play, not carry me. Oh, like, you could come carry these guys in Discord last night. I was listening to them play some fucking League of Legends for a minute, and the one guy was like, "Jump the Galio," and the other guy was like, "Okay," and he's like, "Combo the Galio," and the guy was like, "Okay, but I'm dead." And he's like, "You didn't even cast a fucking spell." And the guy was like, "Oh, I thought you said jump him and die." And I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? Sorry. Yes, sir. That's what I want to know. That's exactly how that played out last night. Gears of War, everyone there spoke Spanish, so shit talk was out the window. Porn is free? That's so funny. We were talking about that earlier when we were talking about World of Warcraft, how, like, people would do fucking anything for, like, fucking gear and stuff. And that's why I messaged you earlier to ask about the fucking Goldshire fucking Fiesta or whatever it was called. Moonglade, about the blowing bitches and fucking gold for shit. Moonguard Goldshire? Yeah, it was fucking Eviana that asked about it. And she was the one who made the comment about you can get your fucking more than your mind can be blown for gold. You're gonna RP a pregnant Nelf in Goldshire, you're gonna earn millions. These motherfuckers want you to pretend you're pregnant too while they're at it? What are you supposed to be, a night elf fucking female dancing on the bar in Goldshire, squirting your fucking night elf milk everywhere? What? Some people find pregnant hot. I'm gonna... oh my god. Why do anything when I could just run in a straight line and have this fucking awesome chain of death kill everything? In the end, you have nobody to play those games with. I mean, you can always, like, hang out in the Discord. They're, like I said, they were playing League of Legends last night. Doesn't mean they were fucking good at it, but they were indeed playing League of Legends last night. They be wanting the milk, too. Why are you farting rainbows? I have a question. Because this class is busted. I don't want to hang out in a voice chat full of people I don't know. How else do you make friends if you don't hang out in a voice chat full of people?
How may I help you?
Good day.
This game has affinities already turned on. That's crazy. None of your current friends you met through voice chat? How did you meet them then?
Oh, you may not.
Holy shit. The fucking Jaren bug. Through mutual spaces like Neopets and Twitch chat.
I have heard.
Bro, Jaren fucking, he's taught you scumbag. Jaren's right there. Move. I thought she was going to say fucking old school RuneScape. I sent him a Neo mail. Met all of your current friends in Goldshire. What did I just press? You only have one IRL friend who you met through Terra? I've met a few people from Twitch chat before. That's how I know Evie. Evie was actually, like, my fucking neighbor, and we met through Dead by Daylight. We found out that we, like, lived, like, 10 minutes away from each other. There's a couple of you guys that I've, well, they might not be here right now or lurking, but there's a couple of the guys in here that I've met and hung out with all pretty extensively. We, like, met up at TwitchCon and we'd, like, go for drinks and stuff and then fucking go see each other. It was a good time. Meet some really cool people. When you find out you were both psychos, Paxies. You met your ex through Twitch, never again. Oh, I'm in the Palace 3 already, I'm an idiot. Yeah, this is such a dumb fucking skill.
This realm must be what remains.
You met 2 exes through Twitch, you didn't learn the first time? She's a beautiful human, we just didn't work out. Sometimes it be like that. I'm looking for my special someone, WoW player ADC. At least it's not Valorant. You learned your lesson this time? Listen, just because you're chronically online doesn't mean that you're insane. You could be chronically offline and also be insane. Not everyone on the internet's crazy, man. Why people don't heed the warning when you tell them you're crazy? Oh, that's easy. I can fix her. I don't know what that is, but I believe you. They say that and then they run for the hills? Listen, guys never learn. Girls also never learn. People in general just like, come on, man, I can fix her. All the crypt they lose on reality goes straight to their hoo-ha. It's kind of funny, actually. As a crazy chick enjoyer, I would know. Oh my god, it's one of those moments where like having the webcam off is good. I've never been crazy.
Hello.
I think everybody's got a little crazy in them. I think everybody's got a little nut job in them. I don't think anybody's exempt from the fucking crazy. Half and his girlie have literally told me to seek therapy. That's funny because you're a social worker. Nut job would hit the spot right now? I'm assuming you don't mean an actual nut job. No. I wasn't saying to date clients. You don't want to shit where you eat or shit where you work or however that saying goes. It's just funny because like you're the one helping people and half's like your taste in women is crazy. You should get some help. But you are the help. So what happens when the help is the crazy? I'm not a client, just saying. Holy. First, she says not crazy. Then he says he wants only crazy. Then she says, hi, I'm not a client. Is that an admission of crazy? Sorry, I don't play WoW. My God. That's what I told her. She said, I don't like hanging out in a voice chat full of people I don't know. And then Realism said, hi, I'm Realism. And then fucking Corpsey called him crazy. Said, go to bed. There's a prologue for D2? That'd be cool. Linking D1 and D2? That'd be really cool. I can't even talk in voice chat, so no... So one more... Wait, what do you mean you can't talk in voice chat? You know why. I'm gonna confirm what I know. I'm just messaging to confirm that I know the actual reason. Oh, okay, so my suspicions were correct. The dog would bark.
It is an honor to serve you.
Greetings.
My cat's on Discord fucking meowing half the time. You've joined voice chats before and nobody sees one. We literally have a channel for people to type when they're in voice chats and they don't have mics. You guys can all go play fucking like Earth or something. You can just have everybody else screaming, "Jump mid! Jump mid!" Hot honey chick. What? Hot honey? What the fuck is hot honey? Spicy honey? Like Tabasco spice or like... I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to put skill points now. So like jalapeno? What does this skill say? Bro, this makes fucking miasma hit further? And have bigger radius? What the? Dude, I'll tell you. I haven't had a good spicy, like a good fucking piece of chicken, like either fried or whatever. I've been trying to recreate it multiple times where you get like a nice piece of chicken on like a good brioche bun with like fucking a little bit of lettuce and fried onions. You want French fries. Where would you even go for French fries right now? Dave's Hot Chicken. I don't think I have that by me. Sometimes I'm gonna play a flex game. I told her to go join voice and play, but she said that she can't talk because of IRL reasons. And if she were to type in Discord voice chat, nobody would see it. And I was like, just go play. There are lots of places you can get French fries right now. Fucking League is updating? You didn't tell me to go play? I said these guys are playing all the time. I didn't know they were going to play right now. I'm not looking at the voice chat right now. That's way different. Dude, bro, that was one of the best parts about living in Jersey. We used to go to the fucking diner. Oh, if you fucking puke, Kat, I swear to God, I hear you fucking... Oh, she's gonna puke. Hold on. She's either gonna puke or has to shit. But she just ran... She just puked. But she puked in the litter box. The auto scoop cleaning litter box. I'm so proud of this cat. She finally fucking learned. Nope, now she's puking on the floor. Oh my God, she puked in the litter box and then puked on the fucking floor.
It is an honor to
What a bitch. Hold on, be right back. My mic has been muted for so long. You're welcome. I thought y'all were just fucking ignoring me when I said a bunch of shit. You're loving the no commentary gameplay? Hell yeah. I don't even remember half the shit I said. I remember I talked about Dave's Hot Chicken. I remember I talked about League of Legends. Talked about a few things. Your mouse is broken. What? It randomly spams 9. That's a key. Isn't that a keyboard problem? Have you tried unplugging it and replugging back in and restarting your computer? Google it. I Googled where Dave's Hot Chicken was in my area. It's 40 minutes from my house. I will never be getting Dave's Hot Chicken. Worth? I ain't driving no fucking 40 minutes. I think my mouse knows the game is cancer. Holy. Two minutes at Willowbrook?
Good day.
Bro, I miss home sometimes, dude. Holy. We ain't got shit where I live, dude. No diner, no Willowbrook, no arcade, no fucking easy access to anything. Great. Hell, you moved to the boonies? Nah, they just don't have half the shit where I live that I used to have back at home. This is PoE2, yes. Oh my god, wrong fucking button, I'm gonna die! Ah. You know who Perry is? Perry's the platypus. What do you mean? How do you not know our boy Perry, the platypus? I have no idea who the fuck Perry is. Oh, this skill fucking chains on to— I'm so dumb. It chains onto people? Holy, dude, I'm an idiot. I had no idea it chained onto somebody. It's called reading? Perry the femboy? Oh, yeah, I forgot about that guy.
Destruction will not elude me forever.
Glad I cleared nothing up. Same.
My ship is your ship.
Greetings. Well,
You
I
Prefer to be rightfully confused. It's funny. Ignorance is bliss, God. Yep. All right. I am fucking totally brain fried right now. So I'm going to go take a break and find food or something. I don't know. But I will be back tomorrow when I wake up. And we'll jam out again. But I'll probably go hang out in the Discord a little bit. Probably go hang out with the homies. Guys, if you want to come hang out, that's where we'll be. Yes, Sireno. But chat, thanks for being here. Thanks for being awesome. Maybe with tips and subs. Goodbye forever. It's only goodbye until later. It's only goodbye until later. So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen.